Hey people, welcome to the podcast. On today's podcast, I had Raphael on. Raphael happened to be a first-year medical student at the Faculty of Medicine and Pharmacy at first year in Morocco. So he has been in Morocco not more than a year now. Well, on the podcast, we discussed how he started his journey from Ghana into Morocco and how he's enjoying it so far. And we asked him about his regrets and many more. So if you are someone who is looking forward into coming to Morocco or coming to Morocco to study, I think this is the right podcast for you. Just listen to it. All I'm asking from you is to leave a like and also a comment, and do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. What's up, people of the internet? Today I am here with Raphael. I prefer to call him Raphael because I'm used to the French system already. So Raphael is actually a first year medical student on scholarship in Morocco. But that's the little I know about him. We played ball together.
Yeah.
And then I think I knew him through a friend.
Yeah, sure.
So he's going to tell us about himself. I hope you've done a lot of travels.
No, this is my first time since I came to Morocco. Yeah.
This is your first time in Rabat, but you've gone to other places.
Not in Rabat, like traveling to Sitat.
Okay.
But Rabat, I think this is my second time.
This is your second time.
Yeah.
Nice. Because you definitely passed to Rabat before
sure.
going to. Where do you stay actually in Morocco?
I stay at Fes.
At Fes.
Yeah.
All right. You tell us about all those views. Yeah. I mean those cities. But then tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are.
Okay, guys. My name is Dora Raphael Bemle, a first year medical student in Morocco here, at the Faculty of Medicine and Pharmacy in Fes. Yeah. So basically, that is what I'm doing. I'm in my first year, about to go to my second year in medical school.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So you're a medical student.
Very
interesting. Very interesting.
Sure.
So how was the feeling like when you heard that you've gotten scholarship to come and study in Morocco?
Yes, actually, it was so surprising in the sense that I was actually in a university in Ghana that is UDS, Tamale. Yeah. And I was having some few challenges with my application, like registration.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was in a state of confusion. I don't know whether I'm going forward, I'm not going forward. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, I had a call that I had it. So
that means you were not really sure if they will call you because the whole process it took time.
Yes, it took time because when we applied, we did not. When we applied, then we did the medicals and the other stuff. Then
everything went dormant. It's as if you guys are no longer traveling.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they called you.
Yes.
And were you happy the day you were called?
Yeah, sure.
And looking at the fact that you were even studying in UDS, you still were happy that you. Is it because you just want to leave the country, or the course you were doing at UDS as compared to this one, you would prefer this?
Yeah. Mainly for UDS, I was having challenges with my fees. That was even in first year. That is first year, but still a problem. So when I had the scholarship here, I was just happy.
So you left UDS. You don't even care if it was a course which was below what you were doing at UDS.
No.
All you care was the fact that they were going to pay your school fees for you.
Yeah, and I also did inquiries, and I even came across one of your videos. Yeah. Good. So when I saw it, and you were saying like, actually they will give you what the course that you've applied for. So I was also hopeful. So actually I applied for medicine, dentistry, and then PA as well. And
unfortunately, there's nothing like PA here.
Okay.
PA is physician assistantship, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. So how was the process? Can you walk it a little bit through the process from when you deposited your document and all those stuff?
Yes. Actually, I have a brother who lives in Accra. He works at Tema Municipal Assembly. So he saw the info
in newspaper.
Yeah, in newspaper, Daily Graphic.
Okay.
And when he came on, we discussed about it, and we decided to try to give a try to it.
Okay. Yeah. But then you were in Tamale.
No, I was.
You were still in Tema.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you applied before going to the university then?
Yes, I applied.
So you weren't sure, so you had to go to the university. What course were you offering at the university?
I was doing physician assistantship.
Okay.
So
and
actually when we went, the teachers were also on strike. So I was just there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So the moment you completed SHS, that's when you went into the university, or you stayed home for 1
No,
year?
I stayed home.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
So genuinely, you applied to scholarship secretariat.
Yes, I am.
By writing a letter.
Yes.
And then adding some few documents.
few
and
documents.
then they called you for an interview.
Actually, we didn't do interview. It was just the medicals.
The medicals.
For
no
me,
interview. So that means that, or is it for you alone?
Yeah, for me. But I don't know.
Were you having protocol?
No.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. So then after what happened? After you did the clinicals, like going to check if you have hepatitis B, I guess.
Yeah. Those
to check
kind
if
of
you
stuff.
have those stuff before you travel.
Sickle cell.
And those kind.
Yeah. So after I've done my checkup, then I submitted all the documents necessary, and then that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
So you were called.
Yes, we were called after. I think we were called in January. Yes, to start preparing for camping.
Camping. Yeah, so you guys you were in a camp at Accra.
Yes, Accra.
Okay, what was the camping about?
That is the French school. Yeah, the camping for
French so you studies. Guys did French. Yes. Definitely, you were here to study in French.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I thought you have to come here before you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm also on the same scholarship as you are, but ours were a little bit different then. Okay. We had to come to Morocco before we started French. But then you tell me a little bit of like the challenges that you faced as compared, because me personally, I believe that studying the French is quite better. But then since we are now in a different domain, you tell me how yours is and maybe I can tell you about my experience. Now that you've mentioned French, so you guys did the French over there in Ghana.
Yes, for 6 months.
For 6 months. You were taught by a French teacher, definitely.
Yeah.
Who understands English as well.
Yes.
So it was quite easy. But that's that. Do you speak among yourself, or you just speak English among yourself in the classroom? That's when you speak French.
Yeah, I used to speak with my friends.
With your friends.
Yeah, but just that it's not accurate,
Yeah, exactly. So fast forward.
Yeah.
Now you are done with Ghana.
Yeah.
You took your plane. Yeah. You came. You paid for your flight.
No, they paid for.
They paid for you. Yeah. That's very nice. They came to Morocco.
Yeah.
Now the first day in Morocco, what was your? How did you feel?
Yeah.
Honestly.
We took the plane from Accra to Casablanca straight, and we landed successfully.
Yeah. That's why you are here.
Yeah. So from Casa, we met officials from, I think, AMC. Yeah. Then they took us to the.
They brought you guys to Rabat, their
Rabat,
agency.
Yeah, their agency. Then
so how was the feeling like looking at the environment as compared to where you were coming from?
Per my research about Morocco.
You did your research before coming?
Yeah, I did my research before coming.
So was it what you were expecting?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah, approximately.
Yeah.
As in 99 point something
percent. That is quite good.
Yeah.
And then the weather?
Yeah, the weather is good.
So when you came, was it during the winter or the summer?
I think it was summer. Yeah, by late summer.
Summer.
Yeah, we came early October.
Yeah. Well, that's late summer. That's interesting. So when you came, they sent you to your cities.
Yes. That very day. After going to AMC agency to do some sign ups and stuff. Yeah. We left for various, except those who wanted to change their courses.
So that means the courses you brought from Ghana, that was what you were pushed into. Yeah. And then were you given the cities in Ghana before coming, or you came here before you knew about the cities?
Actually, we were given the cities before we came.
Before you came.
Yeah, but when I came here, my own changed. I was supposed to go to Casablanca. Then when we check on the system during the registration stuff, so it was first.
It was first.
Yeah.
Do you like it there?
Oh, sure. First is so cool.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You would have loved it in Casablanca or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right. So now you got into the medical school. The first day in class, how was it?
As usual, the French, it was a hell.
So were you discouraged?
Actually, I was still hopeful, even though things didn't went well that very day.
Yeah.
I was still hopeful. But actually,
were you having
a lot of translation in my head? And when I finished, I was like...
Were you having second thoughts of going back to Ghana?
No. I was saying that as far as I have to get through.
You have to go through, which you did very well. So now let's talk about your school quickly.
Yeah.
The expectation in the medical school, thankfully you were in the university in Ghana before coming.
Yeah.
Now we are going to do a little bit of comparison. I think I'm doing a lot of comparison, but I think it's very necessary.
Yeah.
As to why you kept on pushing, because you learned in French.
Yeah.
Still, you went ahead.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of translations and everything. And then the journey ahead of you.
Yeah.
Here in Morocco,
Yeah.
You are living far from your parents, far from your comfort zone, but still you are still pushing.
Yeah.
So they need to make that comparison, right?
Yeah.
So now, you were expecting to go to the medical school.
Yeah,
now, when you got into the medical school, like, was your expectation the same?
Yes. Medical school, I think, is the same everywhere, but it depends on maybe the country and then
stuff.
the other stuff.
Oh,
but
okay.
anatomy is anatomy.
Yeah.
So like coming here, but one thing about Ghana's my education in Ghana, especially at the university, PE. I told you I just went and the teachers were on strike, so I didn't even go to class. Just this. You
were just spending money and then wasting your time.
But when I came here, so I came here to start afresh. Yes. So this is my first time in medical school. So I did my registration.
But how about the university? Now let's compare the university. If there is no need to compare the medical school. Like, let's say the university in Ghana as compared to the university here, the system.
You mean
what are the differences?
Okay, for me, I would say that for Ghana, because we use the English, when you are learning in English, you get, let me say, full benefit. Maybe you can obtain 90%. Maybe this due to distraction, you will lose 10%. But here, because it's French, you will get probably 40%, and the rest is good. Imagine, I am from Ghana, Anglophone, and Moroccan. Sometimes they dive into Darija. So those kind of stuff. So the Moroccan will benefit probably 90%, and because
maybe 50%. Yeah, I get it. So that's your problem, your challenge. One of the challenges.
That's the language.
The language. Yeah. So what are you trying to do to solve this problem?
Yeah. So when I got into medical school, the first year, I tried a lot of strategies, asking those in advanced years how to go about in medical school. So when I ask for advice, this I will give, then I will now select and hit to them, and that helped me to validate for the first year.
I see. So now the French, is it coming up better as compared to now? You can go out and buy stuff.
That's true.
I
think that is one thing. Studying French in Ghana and then come here, this place you can easily speak the French. We use French for everything, and then maybe the Darija. But in Ghana, it's English, Twi, and the other stuff. So this place, I got to speak the French often than in Ghana.
So which is quite better. Because so now let's move from classroom. Now let's come to where you stay. All right. Now you stay in Fez.
Yes, Fez.
And you said you like it over there. How is your accommodation? How is it? Like,
I think,
are you guys given a place to stay, or you rent yourself, or what?
Yeah, for me, I've rented.
But if not, there are places for you guys to stay. If you
like
want to stay,
or
something like that. A hostel.
Yes, a city.
But you chose to rent.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I think because the place I'm staying is close to my school. Just 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes walk. And then you pay yourself.
Yes. No. That is the AMSI. AMSI covers that.
AMSI covers
my rent.
Your rent. Every month.
Yeah. That's what I use my AMSI for.
No. Is the money given to you purposely to pay for rent, or you decide to use that money for rent?
No, I decide to use that.
So you have to make it clear, because people will think you are paid.
That's true.
And I think the money that's given to you monthly, like, it's enough to take care of you.
It's manageable.
What takes much of your money?
Food.
Yeah.
And sometimes I go to cafe and
then you eat a lot.
because we go to school, so cooking sometimes it takes a lot of time. So sometimes you just go buy some baguettes and then get something.
You eat buckets and sleep. Oh wow. Then that means that all right. So that's that. So now let's come to the people you live with. What do you find different, like, in Morocco as compared to your country in general? Now, not school, like, in general.
Okay. This place is like because we are from different. We are from the same country, but we also have different background. So sometimes living with others, it requires like some kind of privacy. This one is the type that he wants you to talk. This one is the type sometimes he wants like, oh, I want to rest and stuff. But if it is Ghana, oh, Charlie, let's go, this and that. But this place, you have to know that like everybody is here for a purpose. So like don't try to disturb the other. So whilst you are doing something, you know that no, this guy is in my apartment. So like you should give him that.
So that means that here in Morocco, you guys live around yourselves.
Yeah, we live like in an apartment.
In an apartment.
Yeah,
four in an apartment.
Yeah,
that means
like
different rooms.
And sometimes 3 rooms.
Okay.
That's how.
Now, right now, I'm talking about the people in Morocco, the Moroccans.
Yeah, okay.
The Moroccans, what can you say about them? Like,
Okay, the friend man will say,
because I've been in Morocco for a while. Then like I've grown fond of them. Like I know them a little bit. I talk with them and stuff. But you being here for the first time would give me an honest opinion. Like
okay. The friend man will say they are Akiyan. Ils sont Akiyan. So they are welcome and they are generous and stuff.
Generous. Oh, okay.
Even though some are they like they don't want those kind of confrontation and stuff. But they
definitely
are cool.
in every
especially
country.
those in our school, they see you. So
okay. So you are integrating very well.
Yeah. But I don't spend much of my time with the Moroccans, but rather the Francophones because of the French. Then
has that influenced the way you study?
Yes. I make a lot of French, Francophone friends. That improve my French.
That's good. You see, so then that means keep making friends because it's very, very necessary. It's very necessary. Oh, all right. So moving on very quickly. I think my questions are finishing. But we have to make it interesting. People have to benefit from it. So that means that after now getting to Morocco, looking at the environment and then everything in here, do you regret coming to Morocco?
No.
You don't regret coming to Morocco? No. So that means if you had a choice again, you would choose it all over again?
Yeah, if I'm given the opportunity.
You would choose it all over again?
Yeah, Morocco is cool.
Oh, all right. And then, like, you don't pay anything for school fees too as well in Morocco?
No. For
everything is free?
Everything is free.
Except that your country gives you something small.
Yeah, something
small. How much is that?
Like, for me, I don't calculate month. I know that like...
So how much per month, how much is it?
I think it's $250. That is 2,500 or something like that.
Something like that. Oh, okay.
But actually, they always pay maybe in 2 months. So like I don't calculate and stuff. And I think the exchange rate also factors.
Also affects it. So you are not giving dollars. The money is changed before giving. Of course, it would be of a problem.
Are you the people taking the dollars?
No. Yeah, like I said earlier on, I'm also on the same kind of scholarship as you are, and we happen to be medical students. So basically, we also take the same amount as you do. But basically, everything that you are saying is true. But there's that you are giving me an honest opinion about the people you live with in Morocco and how their day-to-day activities and everything. And I think you really loved it here. Do you think there is more opportunities in Morocco with what you study? Like opportunity to work here sometimes, maybe if you change your mind to further your studies. Do you think those things exist here?
Yeah, of course they exist, but
have you noticed them yet or not?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still researching.
Well, my humble advice I will give you is just you have to, because there are a lot of opportunities that you can take advantage of. Have you gone to the hospital yet?
Yeah, I've been to the hospital.
How is the hospital?
My first day at the hospital was at service de diagnostic.
The diagnostic, certainly the diagnostic.
That's where I went. I think one of our groups in our school decided to organize some kind of screening. So they called for help from medical students.
Oh, okay.
And there happened to be one.
I think it's MC. No.
So
Ampe.
Atem.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how we call it.
Oh, okay.
It's for these foreign students.
Foreign students.
Yeah.
Wow. And so, any challenges at the hospital when you went?
Actually, we didn't do a lot. We were just directing the people to see the consultants and stuff.
Okay. So the hospital, that was that.
Yeah.
Now,
CHU.
CHU. Now, any advice to anybody looking forward to come to Morocco to study globally, not medicine? Like, would you want to give any advice to anybody? Because you are first year students.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like things have changed ever since I came. We used to do the French here. We never did it in Ghana.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah. And then we paid for our own flight. No one paid for us. Okay. Then I think our contract is a little bit different. There are some incentives that we have, you guys don't have.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
So. Yeah.
And then changes in my medical school, because we do 8 years, no, 7 years basically.
Yeah,
but I think now you guys will do 6 years.
Yes.
And I even heard in your school there was a point they wanted to start teaching in English.
Yeah, you started.
You start. So you learn in English or what?
Yeah, I learned some of my modules
in English. How is that?
Yeah, it's very helpful.
It's very helpful.
When you go to English class, maximum understanding.
Oh, okay. That's good. And then I think you are helping the...
Yeah, for the English side.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. So which courses do you do in English, can you mention?
Actually, we don't do many of them, just few. Because they are still looking for, I think,
professors to come and take control of that.
Yes. So I think first year, what I can recollect vividly biochemistry and chemistry.
Okay. It was in English.
Yes. But actually, we start studying, like when we resume school, we start studying in French. All of a sudden, when they get it, then we jump to English section, so we restart again.
All right. So are there some Americans who join in English?
Yes, of course.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. I see. So like I said, a lot have changed. So I'm not the one to give...
They are also enjoying the English section.
Yeah. So,
and I am from last year, some Moroccans also were also asking me how is the English section. Can
so
they
that
join
means that
stuff?
They would want to join. Yeah. So basically, you are the right person to tell the people that in first they do English.
Yes.
Because I don't have any idea. I've never experienced it before.
First, our faculty has started the English system.
So you tell them, advise them, anybody who is aspiring to be like you, to come to Morocco to study and
Okay. So I will advise anyone who wills to come to Morocco to study, especially in the medical school, is to choose first. Yes.
Why would you do that?
Yes, first we start
because it's in English. Oh, of course you can also choose Rabat because this place has a very cool weather. Please don't take the people out from my school, please.
No.
Yeah, but globally, what advice would you give them? Like, should they bring money? Because I know there are some people who will be coming in very soon as well.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to them?
Yes, but for us, before we came, the advice us to bring along $500.
So you guys bring along $500. Raphael says bring along $500.
Yes, it's very necessary. It's a requirement. You should do it. If not,
you should come along with money. It's very necessary.
They even made it clear at least 500.
At least that means you can bring more than that. The guys who are rich.
Yes.
At least if you've forgotten anything at all, don't forget about money. Money. It's really important.
Yes. And when we came, when we came for the first 2 weeks, we stayed with those in third and fourth years. Those who were already here.
So they will give you guys a lot of advice as time goes on.
And they accommodated us for these 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks.
Then the week, you guys would have to looking for apartments. Is it easy or difficult?
Actually, it was our view leader
who helped you. Yes. Okay, we have view leaders. That's why they
are very important.
They are very important
when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you guys, when you are coming, you could land into Rabat, and then definitely you spread all over the cities. And I think he has now done a little bit of traveling. He has gone to Setat. He has gone to Fez. That's where he stays. And I hope that in the future you do a lot more of travels. And after which maybe you visit the family.
If I get money.
You have money. You are being paid for it. All right. So quickly, you are going to wrap up, right?
Okay. Yeah.
There are some questions I want to throw at you. All right.
Okay.
So what's the one favorite food? What's your favorite food in Morocco? Your favorite Moroccan dish? Let me say it that way.
Okay. For me, for couscous, I take it once a while.
But that's your favorite dish?
No.
What's your favorite dish? Or because you've not eaten a lot.
I don't go much into their food.
You should try it. You can't be in Morocco and then not try their food.
I do go to the restaurant, especially during school.
But you eat tacos.
Yes.
When
for
you
tacos,
you shouldn't.
Yes. Yeah. For tacos, I don't joke with it.
Okay. All right. You don't joke with tacos. All right. So good. So how about Okay. Your favorite city so far among the 3 cities you've gone to? Yeah, be honest. Be honest. Be honest.
Oh, yeah. I will still go by first because
that's where you live.
Yeah.
But then you should be honest.
Yeah, even though like
how about Rabat?
During summer,
how about Rabat? How about Setat?
Yeah, they are also cool.
Is it because you are choosing first because you live there? Well, then that means that's not an honest answer. But I'll give you that. No problem.
I'll next time when I come, then
no problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, which would you prefer, right?
Yeah.
Would you prefer to always have a perfect mental health and struggle with physical health, or would you rather have, a problem with your mental health and a very good physical health? And a very poor physical health. Do you get what I'm asking?
Yes.
Yeah, which one would you prefer? You prefer to have a mental issue and then
with a physical challenge?
No, you prefer to have a mental issue with a very good physical, health.
Yeah.
Or would you prefer to have a very good mental health and then a problem with your physical health?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. For health is very important.
Physical, both of them are health,
yes,
but which of them?
So
you just have to make a choice.
I should choose between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But I would like to be healthy for the two. Not
you have to choose one, please.
Okay, well, no, I want the two.
All right,
well, yeah.
all right. It's okay. I'll not force you.
Yeah,
okay.
I want the two.
Would you rather have a shorter life with excellent health, or a longer life with a little bit of health problem?
Okay. For this one, I will go.
Not a little bit of health problem, like you have physical challenges, like you cannot walk well. Which would you prefer?
Long life.
And then with a physical challenge.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
As far as you are a human being, you have to have this kind of stuff.
No problem. Yeah. No problem.
I'll go with that one.
No problem. Yeah. Would you prefer to be a celebrity with a lot of paparazzi following you, or to be anonymous?
Anonymous.
You want to be anonymous. Right, that's good. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. And I believe that you guys have learned a lot from it. Those coming to Morocco, I think you benefit from this conversation. Yeah. And thank you very much. I hope to do this with you once again.
All right.
And then once again, safe journey to Fez.
Thank you.
You are coming from Setat through to Rabat. Yeah. Just stop by to do the podcast and then continue the journey.
I'll go to Fez
today.
Yeah,
all right.
This evening.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. And tell my people to subscribe.
Yeah, as usual.
The Ghanaians.
Yes. I will encourage everyone to subscribe, like, and then hit the notification button.
Have you done YouTube before?
Have
you done YouTube before?
No, but I do follow.
Okay, so you know what we say.
Yeah.
All right, then I will not say it again. Yeah. All right. Good night.